Hey family, hey, good morning. It is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. It's about, we'll say 8 o'clock in the morning. I haven't been out here maybe 3 days, because the weather out here has been really, really crazy. It's been like real dreary. I don't even think we got I think we got like in the low 70s or so. So I just left everything alone. So come on, let's see what the garden has to offer. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hit that like button, y'all. Thank you. It'll be really, really appreciated. But come on, let's see what we got going on. Okay. Last time I did a video, I was moving the camera around too much and was missing stuff that I was talking about. Look at that corn, y'all. This corn, the rain has been loving on this corn. Look, but some of it is getting blocked out by the larger ones, but that's okay. It's beautiful. We got my rosemary, Cherokee purple doing fine. It's doing fine. I see a couple of flowers on there. See a couple of flowers. Potatoes doing well. I added some mulch and they seem to be doing a lot better. Same thing with these potatoes. Added some mulch. These are red potatoes, and they do seem to be doing a lot better also. Tomato that I took out of the greenhouse seems to be doing really well in here. I had a little pepper in here. It's no longer there, which is okay. It's expected. Sometimes when we take the baby ones and put it straight into the soil and it's not ready, they tend to either get eaten by the bugs or just die off. Roma is doing really well. Nothing yet is turning red. We have plenty of tomatoes, but nothing yet is turning red. But Roma, from my understanding, is a determinant. So a lot of the fruit normally starts coming on around the same time. We're getting a lot of flowers. We got some fruit. We'll see, but it's doing good. It looks beautiful. It looks really, really good. And because I have it in this pot, I do come in and cut some of the leaves back just so it can have a nice airflow. All right, this is squash and or zucchini. I don't know yet. I put some celery in here, and it seemed like it's doing actually okay. I think it's almost time for the garlics and stuff to start coming out, because it's looking like they finally are done. Look at this, y'all. I mean, it's down to like the last two, and they look like they're actually dying back just as well. So I'll probably pull those later. What I really, really want to do today is build the blueberry trellis that I want to make. Apples. So the apples does seem to be getting larger. Oh, bug, sorry. Good morning, bug, sorry. The apples do seem to be getting larger. This is a fairly large bag, so I feel like I can leave it in there for a while. I got another apple. I don't want to touch it too much because look, y'all, I touched it one time and one of the apples fell off. So I want to be very careful with those. Like I said, they look like they are getting bigger. They do look like they're getting bigger, so I'm excited. I don't mess with it too much because, you know, I put some onions in the ground here. That one don't look like it made it. Strawberries look like they planted themselves. This onion right here was to go to seed, and it did. So I probably, you know what, let's put that up there like that. This way the pollinators could get it. And oh, it looks like it's a ladybug or something already on there, if y'all can see it. But this way the pollinators could get it, and at a certain point I'm gonna put one of the cloths on there so I can catch the seeds. This is a strawberry that planted itself. Look, here go an apple that fell. Okay, come on. Whew. Spider webs, y'all. When it rains, I kid you not, Spider webs are everywhere. Okay, so these are looking good. I think it's about time for probably me to pull some more. But what I've been learning is, like this one right here, you see how it went limp? I pull it because that neck is so limp. You see that? You see where it's bent like that? To me, from what I understand, there's no more energy being given. So we might as well pull it. So if I pulled into my garlic recently, it's because it was limped over like that to show me like it's no more energy going to that bulb. Here go strawberries, which they're looking really, really good. Ever since I mulched these just as well, they've been rocking out. I'm going to be moving this into something else soon. I'm just giving it time because I'm going to keep some in here, but not all of them. So between this one and the other strawberry bed, I got to figure out a game plan. Okay. Muscadine vine is rocking out. Just rocking out. I mean, there's so many muscadines on here. If I get all the muscadines that I see so far, oh, I'm going to have to make some jelly. I'm not efficient enough yet to make wine. I hear everybody like, make some wine. I don't know about all that yet, but I will learn. But, I mean, look at the clusters, y'all. I mean, there's so many. And what I've been trying to do, like when they start branching outwards, I try to pull them back in and keep everything on. Look at that, y'all. I try to keep everything on the trellis. Tot soy, still doing fine. Got a couple of bugs eating up on it, but no worries. Garlic, still doing good. Like I said, I popped the things off of it, and they seem to be doing fine, though. They said from the research that it's going to take about 3-4 weeks, and they should be done. So I'm just patiently waiting, like I said, unless they flop over. I got a couple of large bulbs. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm being gentle because, again, it's early morning, so the dew is out. Can y'all see that? Like, there's some nice sized bulbs. But I don't want to trouble it too much. Beautiful flowers. It looks like my cherry tomato is actually trying to take off now, which is cool. Because that's my other... Ooh, I'll show you in 2 seconds. Hold on. I got excited, but let me stay focused. That is, I believe, my cantaloupe. It's finally trying to do something. I definitely want to see, once we move these onions and stuff, garlic out of the bed, is it going to shoot up and do better? My peppers seem to be doing a lot better. It's got pepper back there. That one is still a little. We got peppers. What I oohed about is, look, my first globe blushing tomato. And again, this weather has been so kooky. Like it has. Pretty flowers are still holding on. Dill. We got some dill. Now this is self-seeded dill. So, and it's doing fine. Now, one thing I was told before was dill bring a lot of bugs. Bad bugs though. But I don't. So far so good. I don't know. I'm very excited about the tomato because when one start blushing, that means some of these others might start taking off too. So that's exciting for me. Peppers, again, they're not huge, but they're getting their flowers. Onions doing fine. Ooh, ooh, look. Look, y'all. Let's grow. What else I got in here? So when it's big like that, can y'all see that? To me, that means it got pollinated. And of course, with the male flowers, which is the one with the stem, the women flower is the one with the actual fruit. When the male flowers open and it's close to a female like that, I really feel like, yes, we got a fruit. And that is the winter squash. So I'm excited. I am very excited. We have another one in there on the bottom in there. Can you see that? So I don't know if that one is going to get pollinated or not. Ooh, we got another little one right there. Oh, look. We got another one right there. Okay, so we're getting some fruit. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, let me not overdo it. Okay, carrots are doing well. Onions, peppers. very, very, very excited about this. Pretty flowers. Thyme is doing well. Grapes. These grapes are taking off. I moved it to where now I put it right here because I want it to wrap around. So I let it grow a little bit. Then I try to turn it back inwards. So what I'm going to do, as this grows, I'm going to go down and then try to bring it back through. Just pretty much like how I did that one. Let's see what we got over here. So we got another stem coming off right here. Look at them grapes. Told y'all I was thinking those was regular grapes. Look at that. Those look like regular grapes. Very excited. This one, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to, like I said, y'all, I'm looking at y'all. Okay, so this one is the Suffolk grape, the red grape. This one is taken off now. So let's see if we can prop this one up in here. Bam, 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 bam. Cool. And this one is, ooh, it let it out another one too. So we letting this one get up here. It's almost, again, I am just trying to get it to trellis. So we're doing good. Peppers. This is another cantaloupe, I believe. Either cantaloupe or a cucumber, but that gives me cantaloupe vibes. So again, because it's not been warm enough consistently, a lot of my trellising plants are not trellising. Pepper's doing good. Again, they're just small. This one is, I think this is another, I think this is one of my butternuts. I had it in a cup and it got so root bound, I was like, okay, I just got to let you out. So I put it over here, a little cautious, because across from it is another one growing. That was the one I just showed y'all. So I don't know how this is going to end up, because we got cantaloupe here. We got the squash here. We got plenty of trellis, I think. But I wonder if one's going to take over the other. I don't know. Or they could help each other. I don't know. We're going to learn, though. I'm excited. But this one got so big that I had to put it out. I didn't want to lose it. So now, if you see, I'm trying to get it so it can start latching on to that. Pepper's doing well. Basil's doing real good. When it's a lot of rain, we get mushrooms. Okay, marigold. Okay, we're doing good. I mean, the rain has definitely helped. It helped keep me out the yard, so that might be a plus too. Rosemary, still doing good. Peppers, more peppers. I think these might be cayennes. I don't know. I haven't got any cayenne. Look at the jalapenos kicking in. I'm excited about the jalapenos because I made that cowboy candy last year. Baby, we need some more of those. Look at this corn, y'all. Look at this corn. Now, the only problem I have, which is not a problem, I just come in here and gotta snatch up all of this stuff from the neighbor's yard. It's no big deal. They're great neighbors, real kind people. But because of that over there, it's coming over here. So I make sure they don't grab onto any of the food that I'm trying to get done. But look at that corn, y'all. Looking amazing. I got a bing here, and I got another bing right here. Again, it don't seem to be doing much, but those are bush bings, so I'm not tripping. I'm thinking I might go ahead and put one of the pole bings in here, one or two of the pole bings, so they can wrap around and do. I didn't do the Three Sisters, which I probably could have, but I think I definitely need to give all the beds some more soil after this season. So I didn't do the Three Sisters, but I wouldn't mind trying the Two Sisters, which is the corn and the beans. Alrighty, what we got over here? Okay, cucumber. Cucumber is cucumbering. Look at this, y'all. We got cucumbers a little bit everywhere. It's trying to take off. I've been trying to get them to go that way. Like trellising stuff, like I guess like trellising for the plant itself, sometimes it's like, come on, you can do it. Let me get this right over here. Yeah, I want that one to go that way, because they're going to get more room and they're going to be able to do better. Look at that cucumber, nice and open. We got a couple. Oh, look, looks like one got pollinated right here. Oh, excuse me, hold on. Look right there. Look like that one got pollinated. There's actually quite a bit of cucumbers in here. So maybe soon I'll be getting some cucumbers. Now, this is the thing about cucumbers. They may start off slow, but baby, when these things start getting, you got to be ready, which is why I did not do a whole lot of cucumbers. I'm popping these off because I really want them to trellis this way. There's nothing that way but woods. I need them to trellis this way so they can have, you know, more space. And I can see the food productivity to be able to harvest it. So like this one hit all the way up here. So I'm going to have to bring it down and let it go this way just as well. And like I said, I wouldn't even care if it gets to the main arch. That's fine. I don't care. But I just want to keep it going this way. Okay, so we did good over here. We have done well. Let's go see what the other side holds. Let's go see what the other side holds. It is so beautiful and quiet this morning, y'all. Oh my goodness. So this is the side that I had started this new area. When that tree fell down, it messed me up. So I've been slowly trying to get everything back to a little where I feel comfortable and relaxed about everything. And right now I think this is nice and chill and everything can do what it does. So I got a pepper right here. I took a lot of stuff out of the waters because I have the trays. So when it's real hot, when I water, if the water runs out, it's cool. It's no big deal because I just turned off my water system because we've been getting enough rain. It's wet enough out here. But when I water, when it's really, really hot, when it runs out, it just runs into the tray where the water can, you know, absorb it back as it needs it. So that's what all of the trays are for. Because with all the rain we got, it didn't need the trays. But we got pepper there. Now, funny part is I did not think this was a pepper at first. I thought this was a flower. And I had it labeled as a flower. But now, it looks like this could be peppers. The same thing with this one. Because this one and that one was together. So I am eager to see what the heck that was. Here is my, what is it called? Shoots. Elderberry. That's my elderberry that I was given and by Tigsley. And look, y'all, it is alive and it is doing well. Now, I will say, y'all, I've scared the hell out of me because everyone's like, girl, when that thing start growing and it's going to take over. So I'm very nervous, but I will do my best to let it get as large as I can stand and get some harvest off of it. So everything is good. Look at these pretty flowers. I've been trying to grow these flowers for years. And I finally grew them. And they are very, very pretty. Here's some more squash, zucchini, cabbage. I think these might be cucumbers. So this is what I was saying. I had stuff still in pots. Look at this one. Same thing. This is definitely a squash leaf. But again, I don't have no place for them yet because things were slowly taking off. So, but tomatoes, I think my tomatoes got disease, which again, I'm not tripping. We got plenty of tomatoes, so I'll cut them back or do what I need to do, harvest and get rid of them. Because again, we still got other things that can be grown. Look at my, I think this is the calendula. Look at that. They're so pretty. I've been harvesting these. I've been popping them heads off, which is probably why it's so many. And then I put them in a cup because I want to do some oils. Serrano. Serrano's actually been doing really, really well. They've been getting a couple of the aphids, but they've been doing well. Now my banana peppers, they've been doing the best. They've been giving me so many peppers already. Look, there's still peppers all through here. I got strawberries. Okay, so we got the strawberries doing good. We got the strawberries doing really, really good. So far, so good. Got strawberries on that end. Strawberries over here. I had a pepper in here. There go a pepper. So we're doing good. I got another pepper here, which seems to be doing fine. So we're winning. I thought I had another pepper. That's it over there. Okay, so we're cool. But look at that, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? Especially when I try to do like peppers or things with fruit and or veg, but then have like a nice pollinator, and that pops perfect. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Okay, we got more aromas. Now the aromas over here are now starting to come through. Can y'all see that? They're now starting to come out. But remember, the tomatoes over here are the ones that I didn't think they was going to make it because we had that cold hit. But they bounced back. As you could look, some of the leaves still have some of the damage on it. But they're doing good. They're coming through. I'm starting to see some aromas come through. So good. So good, so good. This is my eaten up collard. But that's okay. This is the mint. The peppermint. Chocolate peppermint. Look how pretty. Look how big that thing has gotten, y'all. When they tell you guys that peppermint is invasive, look at that. If you remember how little this was, now look at this. I'm going to take a couple of cuttings off of here, though. Okay, this is the Argentine tomato. Looking good. Same thing. Now, I don't know if it's just this plant that is sensitive, that has like the disease. I don't know. It gives me plenty of fruit. But I don't know if this plant is just real sensitive to disease, or maybe just the cold weather and everything is not making it do well. But again, it looks like I've been cutting a lot of the disease off, trying to make sure, you know, and of course I'm just trashing it. But it's okay. We still getting plenty. We got a tomato that fell, which is not good. I just try to loop it back in here, or get a clip and try to loop it back in with the clip. But sometimes I have so many little branches that it'll hold on itself. So, but that's cool. We're doing good. We're doing good. Potatoes. A pepper. So I healed this up a little bit the other day. Well, a couple of days ago. And I tried just not to mess with the pepper. But it looks like it's doing fine. Okay, everything is looking like it's wet, but it looks good. Look at that, y'all. I am really hoping to get some zucchinis and squashes this year. I am trying my best. I got plants everywhere of zucchini and squash. The onions are looking good. You know, onions and the garlic take so long that at some point you just become impatient. So I'm trying to be patient. We got tomatoes. I don't know what tomato this is, y'all, but it's in here. Again, they're not taking off because it is not warm enough. Now this watermelon, baby, it done took off this way. It done took off into the tomatoes. Into the potatoes. See? Now, good, bad, the ugly. When it's time for me to pull up these potatoes, I don't want to not be able to mess with it because the watermelon got entwined in it. So I'll be mindful of that. Onions are doing good. Look at that, y'all. They're bubbing. Look at the spider web. Can y'all see that big old spider web? But onions are bubbing, which looks pretty cool. Peppers. Now, I believe two of these are my chocolate peppers. And I got a jalapeno over there. So I'm excited about that. I'm very excited. I don't know which ones is which. So I'm just letting it do what it does. Very excited how large these are getting. Because again, my other peppers aren't getting as large. Okay, peppers here. Don't know what kind of pepper. Onions. So look how big the base of that is. Can Can y'all see how big the base of that is? I am hoping that bulb. We got cantaloupe and stuff in here. I think this is a cucumber. But again, that was another one that got large. And because nothing else started vining, I went ahead and just put it in there. I'm like, at this point, things that need to vine, I'm just trying to give them space to vine. Ooh, lots of strawberries. So I need to come out and start picking my strawberries again. You see all the strawberries in here? Every now and then, I'll be honest with y'all, I be a little nervous digging in there. But it's for my food, baby, so we're going to get it. See something been nibbling on this one. But that's okay. I got sweet. Trying to show you, those are real red in there. Okay, so we got strawberries to pick here. Sunflowers. Look like it might be something coming out soon. Sunflowers. The pods. I don't know when I'm supposed to actually pick these pods, but I just leave them alone. Here's the fig that's been doing well. Just came back on its own. So we got figs, more sunflowers. The blackberries are doing really, really well. Again, I don't know. I'm learning, so this looked like a weed. Hold on. I think that's a weed. I don't think that's supposed to be in here. I could be wrong and be messing up something. But that looks like a weed, so I pulled it. This is my apricot. I don't really think this is going to do anything this year, so I'm just leaving it. I just want to see that it's growing. And everything still looks green, so I think it's fine. Bell peppers. I remember I had all four of them. Ooh. All four of them in here. I took one out. I feel like it gives a little more energy to all of them to be able to grow better. Now look at the thickness on this. You see what I mean? Like, look at the thickness. So to me, that I feel like that's going to be some good peppers. Compared to my other ones, they don't look as thick. Even this one is thick. It's smaller, but it's still thick. I think this is only smaller because I stunted the growth when they were all in here. Okay. Wow. Everything is, look at how beautiful these flowers are. Look at them. They're so gorgeous. So this is what I wanted. I want this whole bed, though, to be beautiful flowers. I think I might also get some tulips later this year and pop in some tulips just as well. I think that'll be gorgeous because you can't say they're not beautiful. And these are lilies also, I think, but they haven't even came up yet. They haven't even came up yet, so very pretty. Of course, the garlics, they're not doing nothing, but that's okay. That's okay. We got peppers right here, which I'm thinking these are some type of small cayenne peppers or something, because these are small. But they're small but powerful. The lemon is doing fine. Roselle is doing fine. It's not getting as big as I thought. Sometimes I pull these and they just pop on out like this one. Oops. Sometimes I pull it and it comes right out. Look how big that callus got. Look at that one. This one is not as big, but the flower's inside and it needs to come out. But they're doing good, but they're not getting as big as I thought. Well, they're not getting as big as it did last year, let's say that. The lemon, this one is doing fine. It's not putting on a whole lot of growth, but my concern is, I know most of this is dead. My concern is it growing from the cutting, or is this going to be a whole different lemon? I don't know. Again, another one. Not as big. My moringa is doing well. Watermelon, they're finally crawling out. It's finally crawling out. And it's giving out a lot of shoots, though. Like, this is one plant, and it's giving me, what, 3 or 4 different shoots? This Roselle don't seem to be doing well at all. I don't know what happened. But it's okay. I have 2 more, so this is starting to look beautiful. Probably due to all the rain we're getting. This one had one of those, I think they call like a doodle worm, or on here, which is the doodle moth or whatever I think it's called. I'm not quite sure what kind of bug that is. Can y'all see that? I don't know. I don't like it. But I don't see it on here anymore. So anything eaten up, I say the moth did it. See, like how it's bit up here? I would say the moth did it. Because it started at like, looked like it was bird poop at first. And then I watched it get larger and move around. But because I know that I'm not getting anything right now, it's no biggie. Leave them alone. Watermelon starting to creep. Yes, I'm preparing for watermelon wars, y'all. Don't get it twisted. We are out here. So there's 2. Look at this one. This baby is going crazy. And I'm loving that for me. But I don't know what watermelon this one is. Again, this one was from my own seed. But look how beautiful and big it's getting. I mean, that's like a crawling all the way out there. Go, baby, go. Another Charleston watermelon. Cherries are doing good. Again, I don't think I'm going to get any cherries this year. So we're just focusing on growth, which is fine. Look at this basil. This basil with this lime. What kind of... This one is my ever-bearing lemon. So it's doing well. Again, focusing on growth. I'll get some of this basil later today. Cherry tree. I think I'm going to cut this just a little lower, because at this point, if cherries grew up there, I couldn't get it. And we don't like that for me. We don't like that for me. I like this, where it's bushy, but it's not too tall where I can't reach stuff. So I like that. We're going to go back. Let's go ahead through the arches and see what we got for the rest of this little tour we're going through. Okay, so potatoes, but they looking like they're getting diseased, probably because there's so much rain. These potatoes are flowering and it's too much water. I'm trying to get this bucket. So that's what I mean about the bucket, y'all. The little trays, it holds the water. But look at the flowers. So that's telling me they should be about done. Potatoes. Those are the Gina versus Ginas. So but I don't know, because I did these in February. So March, April, we're in May, 3 months. But then that tells me those should really be done, because I did those in January. But they still have green on it, y'all. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it until they die all the way back. But they're looking okay. That little disease in there. But that's okay. Let's see. My peaches. So this is the thing. I have this peach right here that looks well. Can y'all see that? I have peaches in the bags. But I don't know how they grow. And again, it could be it's not hot enough for it to really do much. But if I get one, I'm excited. It's the first year, so if I get one. Okay. Watermelon is watermelon in here. Can y'all see that? The watermelon is starting to move around. Look at that. That's a potato. But watermelon is creeping all through here. And I want it to go. Watermelon's over there creeping. There's I think there you go right there. I think that's a cantaloupe back there that I needed to hook onto here. More seeds. Now I said I was going to cut this so I can see. I was going to pull it to see if it allows everything else to grow better. But I really don't want to lose the pods, because I know the pods got to be mature enough and dry out. So I don't want to lose the pods. So I've been waiting, because I did pull one and the pods didn't dry out and they weren't any good. I got beautiful tomatoes in here. These are the brandy wines. I ate one. I've eaten one. Look at those stuffed tomatoes. Those are the good stuff. They're beautiful just the way they grow. I want them to get big enough so I can cut out the inside and put like some bell peppers with ground beef and cheese and everything and bake it. They're gonna be delicious. Now, my queen of the night. Listen, they are gorgeous. Like, this color is so beautiful. So beautiful, y'all. Watermelon taking off over there. Go. Do your thing, boo. We got a we got peppers in there. A pepper right here. Everything is looking good. This is what we looked at. Look, y'all, my kohlrabi is bulbing. I've never had it, never eaten it, but it's bulbing. Here's more. I think these are cantaloupes. Again, everything getting stunted. But we're growing it. We are growing it. I was talking about my jalapenos. Look at it, y'all. They're coming along nicely. I think these might be the brown ones, but I'm not sure. So I'm literally going to let them sit until I can figure out who's who. So, let's see. Comfrey showing out. I do take a couple of pieces of this and give it to the chickens. This is supposed to be the potato bed. I do see new potatoes coming back up. But between the potatoes, the weeds, because I be popping weeds out of here. I got some onions, carrots. I don't know. We're going to call this the crazy bed, I guess. Carrots over here. Tomatoes, the queen of the night tomatoes. It's doing well. Now, let me tell y'all something. These carrots are showing out. But I really, really want to. I did a couple of carrots last year. And I chopped them up and froze them. And when I made some stews and stuff, they were so delicious. I got a beans right here. It's falling over. But it looks like it's trying to turn back upwards. That's watermelon. That's a watermelon. Okay, something ate that. Okay, so something ate one of my watermelons. Okay, we're living and we're learning. So obviously there's something in the beds. Okay. So that was one of my other big make sure ain't nothing eat this one. But yeah, that was one of my nice ones. There was two of them together. Can y'all see that? Okay. Another pepper. Corn bed. This is nice. This is real nice. So let me tell y'all, little mama eats corn. Like, she loves corn on the cob. And if I can give her corn on the cob, she eats like 3 or 4 corns on the cob. Like, with no problem. So, if they eat it, I want to grow it. Look how beautiful these are. Some of these should start getting silks real soon. And I am here for it. And I struggled with this bed for a while with corn. And now that these come up, this is the yellow corn. I wanted red corn, but I put the yellow corn in. And look at them. Beautiful. Okay. We got stuff going. Ooh. 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 Look. We got another one. Uh-oh. But looks like something is in it. Look like something might have gotten into it. I seen like a little hole. Let's see what else is over here. We got that one down there. We got stuff eating the leaves. Okay. We got a cucumber over here, which I need you, hold on, to start coming this way. There we go. But we have one. So what I'm going to do is, when I know for sure this is pollinated, I'm going to go ahead and put a baggie on it to see if I can protect it. Because when I first grew these, maybe 3-4 years ago, it was a bug on it. But as it hardened, as it ripened and got hardened, it's like it pushed the bug out itself. So I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. But as y'all can tell, I've been wrapping these things up, trying to twine it. So now it's there. So I'm gonna try to go back this way. Once that get long enough for me to move it around, I'm gonna literally just let it do that up and down the trellis. But that's exciting. Yeah, something is definitely, it looks like it. Something orange. So it could be the bugs. I see a bug. Yeah, so it could be that thing was poking holes in it. And this one just popped back over. So I'm gonna have to get one of my little clips just to keep it pinned over here until it trains itself again back that way. Okay, we winning, y'all. Tomatoes, peppers, carrots, beans. That's a bean. Another cucumber. Yeah, we actually got cucumbers all over there. Look at that, y'all. Actually, let's take this off of here because it no longer needs it. This is what I did to make it start trellising. I put the clip on it and keep it up there. And then as it grows, I can take it off. Look, all these beautiful cucumbers, y'all. Very exciting. Very exciting. So I'm just going to clip this like this. And the only thing it does is it doesn't allow it to go back that way. I want it to do this. So we're slowly getting to the point where the stuff will start vining and we can get some shade. My only concern I have to be careful about, I don't want anything, and it is doing it. Can y'all see that? I don't want anything going anywhere on the fence. I want everything to stay this way. Did y'all see how that one was almost reaching out to the fence? So yeah, we're trying to keep everything controlled until I get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, what we got over here, we have beans, which I've been harvesting quite a bit of beans. The beans been doing pretty well. Look, some of them, this rain, I told you I haven't been out here. So some of these beans are getting away from me. Look at that, y'all. The beans are beaning. And what I realize is these beans get quite heavy and they will weigh down the whole plant. More collard, still holding on. My last lettuce, I'll probably pull that today because we've been eating up the lettuce. Okay, let's go in this greenhouse and see what the greenhouse has to offer. Okay, temperature check. Right now it's 70 degrees in here, which is actually nice. It looks pretty in here. Okay, I got some stuff coming up. I think this might be my lettuce. I think those are my lettuces. I threw some lettuce, some peppers, and some other stuff in here. But we got a lot of moisture. You see, it look like a little fungus coming on the soil. Cucumbers, beans, they're not really doing much. Okay, the peppers are starting to give me peppers. Look at that, y'all. Can you see that? They're actually starting to give me peppers. That's what's up. My basil. Okay. Basil. It looks like it definitely needs more airflow, which is fair because it hasn't been opened in about a couple of days. My zucchini. Oh, my Thai basil is doing good. They're starting to get true leaves. Now this baby in here is actually doing something. Very exciting. I don't see any fruit, but it's giving me mouthflowers, which is still good. I put a tomato in here. I think that was a queen of the night. No, I think that's a good stuffed tomato. I put in here to see if I could get that one re-rooted so I can basically take a cutting. That looks like it's doing okay. For the longest, it wouldn't get green enough. For the longest, it was struggling. I am happy with this. This is my 1 seed challenge. My cayenne really hasn't been doing much, but I'm letting it do what it does. I put some peppers and stuff over here, just a couple. I brought a couple of garlics that, again, the neck was real, see that? The neck was real loosey. So I pulled that. I redid this bed because nothing in this bed to me seemed to be growing. It is very humid in here, which is probably why the moisture's setting in. That's another zucchini. Oh, that's a straight neck squash, I think. Another pepper, which, again, look at the soil. Starting to get, it's too much water. So we'll get some airflow. These are my Thai basils. They were, when I first did them, they were in clumps, so I spread them out so I can then start to put them around the yard where I want to. But they're doing good. It just needs some airflow in here. So we're going to get some fans turned on. This one turns the neck so we can get some airflow going. Okay. So all in all, we're doing fine. I got, oh, I brought my aloe vera out here because in the house I felt like, I don't know, I might need to bring it back in the house because it looks like it's getting soft. Looks like it's getting soft because of the temperature change out here. But I brought it out here to see how it will do. But I mean, all in all, let me say this, all in all, I'm actually happy. Like, I haven't been out here, like I said, in a couple of days. And normally, I can't keep my hands off of stuff. But when you realize that every day you're looking at it, you don't really see anything. But then when you let it go for a couple of days, you can actually see a change. And I do see a change. So I'm excited. So again, do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hit that like button, y'all. It is very much appreciated. And until next time, bye.